Good morning, guys. So this week we're talking about marketing in the veterinary clinic, and I was sitting down to start working on this week, and I get this magazine, Today's Veterinary Business, in the mail, and I was glancing at it. It's talking about pandemic and whatnot. But as I was going through, there's an article about Walmart. So it is expected then by right now, June of 2020, that there will be at least 100, if not more, Walmarts opening up veterinary services within their clinic or within their store. And according to this article, 10% or 75% of all pet owners live within 10 miles of a Walmart. And so the issue, of course, is Walmart going to offer goods veterinary services? How is a veterinary clinic going to compete with this? I mean, they're not going to be doing surgeries. They're probably not going to be doing diagnostics. What Walmart's going to be doing is your physical exams, vaccines, heartworm blood tests, ear swabs, potentially. Probably won't go into too much diagnostics past that. It's probably more of the convenience, stop in, get your pet vaccinated type of thing. As you know, in some past, things like PetSmart did this for a while. They didn't even have physical exams. They just did vaccines. So there's a concern about quality of veterinary care, but also how does the veterinary clinic compete with this, right? It's a one-stop place. You can get your groceries, you can get your plumbing goods, you can get your mop and cleaning agents, and you can get your dog vaccinated all at the same place, and it's all within 10 miles of your home. That's a hard thing to market against. So when we're talking about marketing this week, I want you to think about that in that scale. It's not just getting people to come to your clinic instead of other clinics. It's getting people to come to your clinic instead of these big, huge conglomerates that can offer, probably just based on size alone, they can probably offer vaccines much cheaper than a small veterinary clinic can. Are they even doing physical exams with those veterinary or with those vaccines? Probably not. So they may not even have a veterinarian on staff. Things might already be automated that they don't need that. Or if they do have a veterinarian on staff, it's it's just by sheer number of people coming through, they can lower the cost of what they have to give. So it's a hard thing to think about. So you really have to come up with, when you're marketing, on not just competing with that, but making the public understand the difference between, and the need for preventative physical exams, preventative heartworm, medications, preventative vaccines, preventative flea and tick stuff. I mean, all that stuff you have to compete with, because it's not the bread and butter of a veterinary clinic, but it's a cushion, right? The things that the veterinary clinic sells over the counter or to their clients in the front area is a monetary cushion for that veterinary clinic. So I want you to think about that. I'm going to see if I can get a photocopy of this and post it so you guys can read the article as well. But it's a pretty interesting thought, and it's definitely a thought process as far as convenience. How do you compete against convenience?